Good morning. Welcome to the morning walk talk. Um, this morning I thought I'd do it just a little bit different and give a background of myself for those of you who don't know me as well, or new to my life story might be helpful. Even though I've coached many in their career changes, I understand and have empathy for the disappointments and the struggle and the concerns and the fears that come with a career change or not being able to achieve that goal that you wanted. I've been wanting to be a veterinarian ever since I can remember, which is about 5 years old. And I worked every summer and as much as I could through college, scrape through the money so I could get my bachelor's in biology, and I was all excited. I applied and I got an interview, which was pretty remarkable. Looking back at it, I was just narrow focused, so I didn't appreciate it as much as I should. I just wallowed in the disappointment when I didn't receive one of the 10 spots where there were hundreds of people actually vying for or wanting this spot. And I would have given up, maybe. I'm not really sure what would have happened, but my state was going to have a college, a veterinary college, and that would have increased my chances tenfold. There were going to be 80 to 100 spots available. So I worked, got all kinds of experience, everything I thought my application lacked. And I applied again, and I got an interview again, which is really fantastic. It's a real boost, and that is something that should be celebrated. But I wasn't prepared enough, and I didn't do well on the interview. I was nervous. I didn't answer the way I thought I should. Well, actually, I answered them the way I thought they wanted me to, and I should have answered them from my heart. So I didn't get a position, and I didn't know what to do. I was at my end of my rope. I didn't have any more money. I couldn't stay in town anymore, and I decided to take the asset that I had, which is a biology degree, and see if I could get any work. Well, luck would have it, there was an ad in the classified, and it was a free internship to become a respiratory therapist. And I thought, human medicine. I wasn't really crazy about human medicine. It's something that a lot of my family members had encouraged, but I always really loved the connection with people and animals. But I was desperate. I didn't even have money for the hotel to go up there. And I was concerned about the gas. And it was in Washington, D.C., which was, at that time for me, quite a big city. So it had a lot of challenges for me to overcome. But I decided to go ahead and spend the night in my car and see if I could get this scholarship, which would give me a free room, which was really nice. I didn't need a car because there would be no commute. I would be staying at the hospital. And I would still be in medicine. So, a long story short, I got the job. I didn't have any preconceived idea of what the interview should be like, so I was just myself. And I guess, to my surprise, they liked me, to quote Sally Fields. Long story short, I went back for a third interview because veterinary medicine really has been my passion. And I got in. And the fun thing about this little turn in my life, I've only realized this looking back, it actually was something that really made veterinary medicine possible for me, because I have no idea how I would have paid for that schooling. Loans, if anybody knows about schools, are just outrageous, and you spend your whole life paying them back. So I didn't have to do that, fortunately, because every summer I worked as a respiratory therapist. And I learned about breathing and techniques, which I can actually use now as I transition into a more focus in coaching as I slowly retire from veterinary medicine, which I've been doing for about 40 years. So if you are in a career and for whatever reason want to change it, or you're being forced to change it, or you have a goal and you can't reach it, I would love to give you that courage, that determination, that strength, that focus to achieve that dream. So go ahead and, as they say, direct message me, and I'll be glad to continue talking to you further. Thanks so much for your time today. Bye-bye.